Hey there guys, Zach here from the Gamers Code Official, and today what we're doing is, well, you'll see in a second here. Slower the volume. We're playing Phoenix Wright, guys. Why is the volume still on this? The game with awesome music. The first turnabout. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Oh, what? Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I will let you guys know. Jesus, shut up. This game is based on dialogue, so I'm not gonna have much time to share my stories. I know how much you guys love those. But yeah. I have not played this game before. I mean, hang on. How's this? It's better. Okay. Check 1, 2. Okay. I have never played this game before, actually. Boy, am I nervous. I just know the music is awesome. Right. Hi there, Chief. Whew, well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Let me move this. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I'll be adding some of my own, dialogue. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much, Chief. It's over. My life. Everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah. That's him. Death. Despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Gave me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. Huh, that's nice. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. That was nice. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Dun dun! What, no law and order here? The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm gonna get in character here. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Maybe that's too loud. I'll check the volume thingy. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Wright's kind of like me. I would do that, probably. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant? That's Larry Butts. Yes, that's right. I took 1 year of law. Don't, please, just for God's sakes, don't ask. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do just fine. Next one. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what was the victim's name? Woo, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over cover to cover so many times. Wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Sorry. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Let's check. The victim's name. What? Oh, that's profiles. Oh, we can also use the right arrow. Okay, that's cool. Cindy. Her name is Cindy. Cindy Stone. I'm guessing. Cinderblock. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was, hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed now, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Sorry. Well then. Sorry. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck by a blunt object. With a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into the evidence. Statue added to the court record. Sorry, I had to do a Siri voice. Right. Is there something on my screen or is that her face? No, that's her face. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Touch the court record button to check the court record frequently. Da. Da. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. I saw it smirk. Sorry, my computer. Ah, damn it, my computer's disconnected now. My screen's dark. I can't see anything. Can you guys see anything? I hope you can. Wait, did the recording crash? What the fuck? I'm still hearing noises. Oh, hey, and we're back. Okay. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport, according to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Sorry, messed up my voice. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts in return for other stuff. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, bow, chicka, wow, wow. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Oh, fuck you. She was awesome. Probably. Larry doesn't lie. I know him. He's been my friend. He's been my best friend since grade school. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? I'll stop him because I know what can happen. If he actually says that she's a slut and she was horrendous or whatever, they'll just say, proof that he had reason to murder him, whatever. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Let me take a screenshot here. Hang on. Let me take a screenshot, post it on Twitter for spoilers. Spoilers next week. Paste picture from... Ah, crap. Yeah, I was on Skype. Judge me. Also, hang on. I want you guys to see my desktop. Desktop! Phoenix Wright! Why of course. I just love that pose. Sorry. Okay, I posted it on Twitter. Should be up. Oof! Wins! Oh, oof! Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating bitch. I'm not gonna censor any of this. Fuck you, Capcom. Oh god, that was bad. I'm dying here. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Dun dun! Wait, no. Still no. Okay. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Oh god. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What'd I do? Have him answer honestly, stop him from answering. Well, I mean, if somebody contradicts that, like if a witness does that, they're probably gonna roast him for lying. But then again, that could maybe not happen. I don't know, guys. I've never played this game. I'll have him answer honestly. What's the worst that could happen? I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. I'd like a cheeseburger. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Fuck. Well, that simplifies the matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. I don't know. I figure he has like, I don't know, Wisconsin accent. I don't know. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Side, I see what you did there, to the stand. Mr. Side, you sell newspaper subscriptions. Is this correct? Oh, yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Side, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I'm good at these things, man. I'm good at these things, man, I promise. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman not moving. Dead! Sorry. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found the public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. That's a pretty solid testimony. Except it's lies! Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? He did, though. I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Yo, hell yes we can, Phoenix. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. Oh, hang on, guys. I'm gonna go get some water. We're 16 minutes in. Shouldn't take that long. My dog's on my bed. I'll go get some water. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Refreshed as ever. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sy used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Nice. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Oh, I know what this is. I think cross-examination, Your Honor. Oh, right. Oh, fuck you. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client's innocent, right? That witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. There's no key in the evidence. There's literally no key in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the presented and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Touch the court record button and point out contradictions in the testimony. Cross-examination. Witness account. And, I was going to the door. I'm not gonna read this again. I'm just gonna let you guys read it. Okay, plausible. Hang on, let me. Okay, attorney's badge. One of my possessions. Okay, fair enough. Time of... Oh, this says something. Type, reports, received from Mia Fey. Time of death, 7:31. 4 p.m., 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Passport. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30, the day before the murder. Blackout record. Electricity in Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Gangstachu's calling us. Guys, we have an incoming call from Gangstachu. What are you doing, Zach? What's up?
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Guys, Zach here. Not from the Gamers Card Official. That's me. So, yeah, we're doing Phoenix Wright. Zach, your thoughts?
Phoenix Wright?
Yeah. Phoenix Wright is an awesome game, apparently. Actually, I'm really good at this.
You are?
Yeah, I'm actually good at attorney at law and stuff. Don't ask, for God's sakes. I just went through this. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. And now that you're here, you're gonna stay and help me do commentary. You hear me? Oh god, I've been reading.
Like, let's see what's going on.
Basically, this guy saw a murder happen, supposedly, that's his account. And we're supposed to find... Phoenix Wright is an attorney, if you don't know that.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to defend our buddy, Larry Butts.
Objection.
Yeah. Objection. This is the first mission, though. Calm down. The first case, whatever. Okay. We're reading. That seems plausible, right, guys? The phone in our apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found the public phone. The time exactly was 1 p.m. Wait! Didn't we just read something? Was it here? Noon to 6. No, was it? 4 p.m. He said it was 4 p.m. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Hang on, dude, I'm reading. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes that the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sott, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget to more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Wait, I remember now. Okay, I think I got everything. I got all the details down. I got this. Would you care to give your testimony again? Let's listen. Witness testimony, the time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's why I forgot. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Wow.
Hey, shut up. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Oh, I'll cross-examine the hell out of him. Right? You know what to do. I've got this one. Let's do this. Cross-examination. Begin! Okay.
Common belief.
Wait, I know this. Ready, Zach? At the count of 3, both say objection. 1, 2, 3. Objection!
Objection!
Close enough. Hold it right there. The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Gah. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sott? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sott, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. You know, let me just balance the volume here. That's good enough. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock from finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sott. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Witness testimony. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Wasn't the murder weapon a clock? Not a clock. Statue? Yeah, exactly, a statue. That must have been what I saw. That's a lie. I know it. That's a lie. You saw a clock. I guess I would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness gladly. Cross-examination. Begin.
Share screens.
Ah, fine. Hang on. Just give me 1 second. Yeah. Gangstachu. Share screen. I'll share my entire screen. Why not?
Do that. My
Okay.
voice is really delayed.
Can you see that?
Not yet. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You just keep going. I'll tell you if I don't. I'll tell you eventually.
Okay, the statue. Count of 3. Objection. 1, 2, 3. Objection.
Objection.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, I see it. I see it.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Well, you with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there. Okay, that's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. Yeah, that's why you did it. Sure. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Oh my god, I can't even count them. I think I'm getting way too much into this game. What do you think, Zach?
I don't know.
I'm getting way
Like you're deep in my conscience.
I'm getting way too into it. Oh, you know what? You're Canadian. I'm getting way too into it.
You are Phoenix Wright. Feel it.
Gangstachu, Zach. You're Canadian, so I'm getting way too into it. I just did that.
Wow.
Yeah, I just did that.
I see you. I see you. I see you.
Oh, Native American puns. He never ceases to amaze me.
Oh
Yet the
my
witness
God.
testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he knew the victim. No, he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with a clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw It. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. God, I almost died. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Gah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock. Look, I heard. No, I mean, I saw. Gah. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Give him death. Repent! The end is near! Oh, sorry. I got too into the character. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defendant's claims. Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think this through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. Actually, Zach, I just got a great idea.
What?
We're recording this series together. You're gonna be the voice inside my head. Or Phoenix's head.
Okay. Wait, so I'm blue text?
You're gonna be in every single episode. So let's do this. The sound Mr. Saw It heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply ask the neighbors. Definitely, right, Zach? Right, Conscious? Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I almost said cock. I almost said cock. I asked the court to listen very carefully. Court, listen carefully. Beep.
Okay.
I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? Epic music. It's 11:25. Eck. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Syatt heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Syatt, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about? Well, it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Syatt. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. They treat me like a criminal. A criminal, I say. You lawyers are all slime. Grr. I almost had him. Damn it. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now.
Oh, man.
Not so fast, Mr. Syatt. Mia! I mean, Chief! Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was low the day of the murder. No one can. Oh, shit. Hang on. Sorry. Why did I open that? Ooh, what's this? Oh, tells me the profile. That's cool. Okay, nobody can prove that. Well, yeah. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours? Why was the clock 3 hours slow?
Because it's from Monster?
Hang on, I got this. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock? Actually, yeah, I can. But wait, that makes no sense then.
Because
Unless, hang on, 9 hours, no, 3? No. Wasn't 3 hours slow then. Hang on. It wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast because she was in France, if this is not mistaken. Apparently from Paris, calculation from Paris to wherever the hell this is, let's just assume it's a US standard time, central. Well, Phoenix, Arizona, let's go with Arizona time. That's, yeah, around 9 hours. So it wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. That's my guess. What do you think?
I think yes.
Okay.
I think yes.
You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it.
Right.
Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course! There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough.
Do that, ask people in the crowd?
What?
Are you in the court? Are you allowed to do that? Are you allowed to just say stuff out?
Like what? Ha! Tough words.
Like when she was talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, like when I was making my own thing, you know, like I was like, oh, say off words like, let's see you pull this one off, bitch. Stuff like that. Yeah, I said that in the beginning of the video. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Well, Your Honor, you see, I am an attorney.
Passport.
Passport, I know. 3, 2, 1, we say take that. 1, 2,
Take that.
3, take that!
Take that, bitch.
Yeah, sure, why not? The victim had just returned home from abroad the other day. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, as we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Nailed it. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. I call that, bitch. The victim had reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Prove enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, that's nice. I see what you did there. Nah. I got rabies. Order! Order, I say! I'm getting way too in character for this. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find a true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Not guilty.
B-U-T-Z, Butts?
Yeah. And with that, the court is adjourned. Wait, you can see the screen, right?
What last name is that? Yeah, do the name. Second screen.
Phoenix, it turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as newspaper clerk, salesman, to check and see a news clerk, salesman, to check out and see what people were out of the house. That day, damn it! No, stop opening that. Stop opening that. That day,
Stop it.
when Larry went into her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself in to do his dirty work.
This is a really deep, dark game.
While he was searching her place, dude, spoilers, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck her with it. Everything's a dildo. Hey, Zach, everything's a dildo if you're brave enough. Even a clock of the thinker.
Everything's a weapon, man.
Yeah, I said weapon, definitely. August 3rd,
Literally,
2:32 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Ew, I still can't believe we won.
Is this the next episode? Wouldn't that be the next episode?
No, this is the first episode. Right, good job in there. Congratulations, just like Ghosts and Goblins. Thanks, Chief, I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial on such a satisfying note. Is Amir, does she have a metal bra? I've never seen the Chief looking this happy.
Think about that.
I've never seen the Chief. I've never seen the Chief look this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
Is this her work?
My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Nick, don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Don't worry. Good. Wait, no. I mean, bad. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. I know what I said. Harry?
If that's her work outfit, I hate to see her at her house.
Oh, nice. Yes, you. I can practically read the headline now. Harry Butts innocent. Nice. No, I see the pun. I see the pun. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook, douchebag. Oh, hey, here. Take this. It's a present. Present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that? Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Aw, I love getting murder weapons for mementos. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you so sure?
Who's Larry?
Squeeze me. He's Larry Butts.
His hair.
No, yeah, she confused it. Get away, Kay. Get out of here. Okay, excuse me. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. I'm sorry, drinking water. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Right? Stop using that pun, seriously. I hope you die. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about her? Oh, yeah, right. My dog's running off. What the heck is she talking about? I am an attorney. No, that's not it. What do I show him? The autopsy report? Who? Wait, will an ex-boyfriend want an autopsy report from the woman he loved? Blackout record?
So.
Passport? Oh, the statue?
Weapon.
Fine, let's give him the statue. Take that!
Okay.
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her, huh? Where'd you get that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. She took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
You shouldn't be this happy about his girlfriend died.
Nah. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better.
Who's Nick? Is the Phoenix Nick?
Oh, yeah, Phoenix. Nix.
Oh, okay.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. Believe in your dreams. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Oh, Zach, I just got done fucking sweeping a team, by the way.
Oh, shut up. Oh, listen. When you wish upon a star.
Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. I will fucking hang up. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry. Damn it. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part, at least. You have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? That face, oh. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay me. Unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. What's gonna happen next, guys? What are we gonna do? Find out next time on Phoenix Wright with Zach. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her, Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the Butts. Huh, that's nice. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. That was nice. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom number 2. Dun dun! What, no law and order here? The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. I'm gonna get in character here. Mr. Wright, This is your first trial, is it not? Nervous. I just know the music is awesome. Right! Oh. Hi there, Chief. Phew, well, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Let me move this. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I'll be adding some of my own, dialogue. I just really want to help him. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much, Chief. It's over. My life. Everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming over there? Yeah. That's him. Death. Despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him I'm guilty. Gave me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. Hey there, guys. Zach here from the Gamers Cut Official, and today what we're doing is, well, you'll see in a second here. Slower the volume. We're playing Phoenix Wright, guys. Why is the volume so low on this? The game with awesome music. The first turnabout. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Oh, what? Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I will let you guys know. Jesus, shut up. This game is based on dialogue, so I'm not gonna have much time to share my stories. I know how much you guys love those. But yeah. I have not played this game before. I mean, hang on. How's this? It's better. Okay. Check 1, 2. Okay. I have never played this game before, actually. Boy, am I. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Let's hear your answer. Who is the victim in this case? Let's check. The victim's name. What? Oh, that's profiles. Oh, we can also use the right arrow. Okay, that's cool. Cindy. Her name is Cindy. Cindy Stone. I'm guessing. Cinderblock. The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was, hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed now, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Sorry. Well then. Sorry. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck by a blunt object. With a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into the evidence. Statue added to the court record. Sorry, I had to do a Siri voice. Right. Is there something on my screen, or is that her face? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Maybe that's too loud. I'll check the volume thingy. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Wright's kind of like me. I would do that, probably. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. The defendant? That's Larry Butts. Yes, that's right. I took 1 year of law. Don't, please, just for God's sakes, don't ask. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do just fine. Next one. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what was the victim's name? Woo, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over cover to cover so many times. It's, wait. Uh-oh. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix! Are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Sorry. Look, the defendant's name is listed in the court record. Just touch the court record button to check it at any time, okay?